The nomadic artist journey continues. I'm talking to you from Oracle, Arizona at the Biosphere 2. The Biosphere 2 is known for housing several biomes. This includes the rainforest, the desert, the marshes, as well as what used to be some farmlands. When this was occupied by 8 biospherians back in the early 90s, seeing how they could survive off of a self-contained ecosystem, including their own generated atmosphere. This study long ago was really in an effort to see how humans could live on another planet if we can construct our own Biosphere 2, which is an extension of Biosphere 1, our Earth. It's been so inspiring to be here and tour each of the facilities, get a behind-the-scenes look at how each of the ecosystems thrives, and learn a bit more about their current research. So right now they are developing 3 big projects. The first being LEO, which is considered the largest earth science project happening right now in the world, and they're studying water flows to understand how water moves within terrain, and this gives insight into how to collect water later on and understanding growth patterns in ecosystems, as well as the nutrients within the soils. Another thing that they're doing here that's super exciting is they're teaming up with some scientists that were also featured in Chasing Coral, and they have their own oceanic biome where they have been testing CO2 emissions, understanding how that causes coral bleaching, but also in the ways that after a coral bleach incident, there tends to be a giant algae bloom. Right now, the ecosystem is pretty much wiped out from this massive algae bloom, but now they're seeing how can they bring an ecosystem back from a devastated state. So they're bringing in all these different species, like hermit crabs and sea urchins that eat away and clean the ocean. So it's really exciting to see how they're using their research for restorative and preparatory projects as we move forward in the future. The final project is looking at CO2 with trees. As we continue to emit CO2 emissions, when does a tree stop absorbing that? And they found this threshold within the rainforest biome as they were no longer emitting as much oxygen given the CO2 emissions. So all of the research here is really helping us understand where are we going in the future, how can we take what we know about the Earth's systems and transplant that into another planet, as well as utilize this biological systems thinking in order to sustain life here. So it's been very inspiring, and I'll show you some art projects as they are completed. Bye!